Should I always join post?
Thank you.
Here we go.
This is over.
It looks like we have it together. I'll tell you, those are your keys. I was wondering if those were my keys. I didn't get your name and sign in. I'm so sorry. Storm. Okay.
Who was sitting here?
The black guy.
Oh,
Hey, listen, this would be funny if you were a newscaster, though, right? Because we're always named that, right? So listen, guys, I don't know, but back east we know something called a quiet storm. But I know that this storm is going to make a ruckus. Let's give it up for Storm, ladies and gentlemen. Let's make this quick. I am a 6'2" masculine lesbian. Don't clap for that, because I no longer want to be. Because I have to walk myself to my car. And there's always a man that's about 5'5" that wants to walk me to my car for safety. I'm like, where's the safety? Because, like, what if we're walking to my car and the robber jumps out the bush and like, hey, give me all your money. I'm throwing him all the way under the bus. I'm like, please, sir, take my husband. Take my husband. I don't like it. Because I want to be treated like a lady. Like, I want to be treated very dainty, you know, cute-wise. But it's always like dudes treat me like a real man. Like a real man. Like, I had a flat tire one time, and I was coming from a comedy show, and all of my comedy brothers zoomed past me. And all of them stuck their head out the window, was like, hey, you're a real man now. And pulled off. I don't like it. I don't like it. I think I'm gonna start wearing dresses now, but I don't think it would look right. I think I would look like Wesley Snipes in Tu Wong Fu. And I don't know if you've ever seen that, but watch it, and you'll be like, yeah, that's definitely Storm. That's Storm. But I know that I'm very handsome. I know that I'm very handsome because women tell me that all the time. Every day, a woman walks up to me and be like, oh my gosh, you're so handsome. And I don't want to make them feel bad, so I drop my voice real deep. I'm like, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Because I never want to be like, ma'am, I'm a female, and then they be like, oh my gosh, because like once I tell people that I'm a woman, they apologize for about 30 minutes. Like, oh my God, I'm sorry, ma'am, I got shit to do. I got shit to do. You're not gonna apologize to me for 30 minutes. It's fine. I am a professional auntie. Okay.
I'm a professional auntie. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Because fuck them kids.
Oh man.
Fuck them kids. I love kids though, I do, and I will watch kids all day. I will watch kids all day, but kids have an expiration date with me. They have an expiration date. I watch kids during the day. I don't do overnight watching. But every time I watch a child, they always call me with some excuse so I can watch them longer. And I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck if you've been hit by 3 cars and rolled over by 2. Come pick your fucking kids up. I don't give a shit about them kids. And then one lady's kids that I was watching, she called me and said that she was in the hospital. And I was like, oh my gosh, that's so tragic. She was like, so I need you to watch my kid a little bit longer. I said, that's so tragic. I'm so sorry. I said, but what room number are you in? Because I'm going to drop your kids off to your room. Because I don't give a fuck what you got going on. Come get your kids. And if you leave your kids with me longer, I'm going to put them on public transportation. That's all I'm saying. I'm going to be like, hey, take them to this address, and I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. But I love being a professional auntie. My nephew is 15 years old. He's 15 years old, and I went to visit him. And when he saw me, he jumped off the porch and hugged me. He said, hey, auntie, I miss you. I said, hey, baby, I miss you too. And when he hugged me, his penis hit my thigh.
Oh my God.
And when his penis hit my thigh, I got emotional. I got emotional. And he was like, auntie, what's wrong? I said, oh my gosh, nephew. He said, what's wrong? What is it? I said, you're going to be so successful in life. You're going to go far. Thank you, sir. The only black man in here, he got that. He knew exactly what I was saying. Because he's blessed. He's so blessed at 15, he hasn't even hit puberty yet. And I know his dick was on soft. So So success runs in my family. That's all I'm saying. Success runs in my family. He loved that joke. He loved it. Thank you, sir. He's gonna be successful. I'm a gold star lesbian.
Whoa.
Thank you. Which means I've never had dick in my life. I've never experienced penis in my life. But before I leave this earth, I do want to suck a dick. I do want to suck a dick. That's a dream I have. But I have too many qualms with dick. I have too many qualms. The first qualm I have with dick is that dick be up for no reason at night.
Okay.
Just looking around, nosy. For no fucking reason. And the men still be asleep. Because ladies, when we go to sleep, everything goes to sleep, right? Titties, sleep. In your armpit, sleep. Coochie, dry, sleep. Asshole tight, sleep. Not his dick, just be up having conversations with the balls. Like, what we doing tomorrow? I'm like, somebody get a dick of melatonin. Stupid. Thank you. I appreciate it. And then, ladies, when he roll over with that dick, and you wake up in the morning because he done poked you in your back all night, and you wonder why you wake up with spinal bifida. And then he wakes up oblivious to what happened. Like, oh my gosh, what happened? You and your dick need to communicate. That's what the fuck happened. Because y'all sleep schedules are off. Your sleep schedules are off. Because I'm 6'2". I'm 6'2". Can you imagine me with my legs up in the air and a man tearing this pussy up? And now I'm having to fight all night with a ceiling fan because it's tearing up my Achilles. Turn it down, please. Turn it off, put it off. And now I'm getting notices from the leasing office trying to figure out how are we making noise on the ceiling and we live on the bottom. I said, bitch, mind your business. I'm getting this pussy toe up. You mind your business. It's dumb. Stupid. This is my second time in LA. I am from Atlanta, Georgia. That's where I live.
All right.
And I'm here visiting, doing some other shows, so I wanted to stop in. But I like LA. This is my second time. Every time I come for a week. And I just have a few things that I want to say for everybody on live in this room. LA is goddamn too high. Atlanta is high, but LA is a different type of high. Like everything's high. Like gas here is like $6 and all that. And I'm like, I will stay in Atlanta. But one thing I do love about LA, y'all do not have mosquitoes here. Y'all do not have mosquitoes. And when I tell you, I enjoy sitting on my hotel balcony naked with my pussy open.
Okay.
I enjoy that. Because if you come to Atlanta and you sit on your balcony with your pussy open, that's a feast. Those mosquitoes are going to have the best cookout in America. And they going to tear it up. And then they're going to take to-go plates. That's all I'm saying. Don't come to Atlanta and be naked on the porch. That's all I'm saying. But I love LA. I love LA just for the mosquitoes alone because they're not here. They all migrated to Atlanta. Another thing I like about LA is that your homeless people are fucking rude. They're rude. I was going somewhere to eat and a homeless man, I don't know why y'all homeless people do TikTok dances on the corner. But they're not even TikTok dances like the normal TikTok dances. It's like TikTok dances that they make up on their fucking own. It's like TikTok dances of like ordinary things of the day, right? It's like I saw this man doing a TikTok dance of him taking his clothes out the dryer. I knew that it was him taking his clothes out the dryer because he started like this. Then he started taking the clothes out the dryer. I said, he just got through washing. Okay. Listen, I guess I'm supposed to say my Instagram stuff.
Please.
My name is Storm Artiste. I am from Atlanta. Please follow me, all the live people, everybody in this room. Pull your phones out. Pull your phones out, because y'all two are beautiful. I've been looking at y'all 3 all night. And you too, Miss Sunda. You too. But I'm not going to be a lesbian. I'm not going to be a lesbian. I'm not going to be a lesbian. Yeah, right. Because you are a MILF, Miss Sunda. But I do want to be respectful. I want to be respectful, Miss Sunda, but I would really take you down through there. Miss Sunda, I will move in with you in everything. You are gorgeous. All of you are gorgeous. But I'm not going to be a lesbian. I'm going to be respectful. But please follow me on Instagram as Storm, STORHM.
Okay.
Storm, STORHM, the artiste. Y'all clap it up for Miss Sunda putting on this amazing open mic. A great opportunity to come up here and work on your shit. Y'all have been so great. I have been Storm Artiste. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you. Oh my God. You gotta start thanking me. I need help. I'm a Gmail. Now that happened to our vibrator when we did this. Like, wash it. No, you put it in the dishwasher. Somebody put it in the dishwasher next to the toothbrush. You gotta put your toothbrush in the dishwasher and those other things you play with so they're clean. I was thinking, you said feast, I'm thinking buffet. I don't know why.
I can change it. I like that. I like that.
You know, and then you take a beat and the mosquitoes are like, buffet.
I like that. I like that. I do.
That's what we
I like
do.
feast because it could remind you of yeast.
That's
Feast
what
on
I-
the pussy, eat pussy. They're having a feast.
I always
I thought
like
you were gonna go menstrual
Munchbox.
at one point.
Okay. Okay.
Is
I'm
she
done.
doing that show?
Not
That
yet.
minstrel show? No. Or is it
We'll
a
talk
strange
after
show?
the show.
Yeah, after the show.
We'll talk after.
Yeah, it's a show about you know what it is? It's true. Every woman's period affects everybody. It really does.
Oh,
it really
yeah.
does.
It does.
Yeah.
And
Does everyone feel it?
yeah. And you know, sometimes guys get it too, and this guy's no exception. Let's give it up for Lincoln, ladies and gentlemen. Here's the son I never had.
Sorry. I have sweaty ass tits. It's a thyroid condition.
No, leave
You
it
got hot
off.
flashes, baby?
Leave it off.
No, I know, right?
got
Who's that guy? Bert Kreischer, right? Is he the one who does the shirt off thing?
I hate that.
Yeah, no, that's some hack shit. But no, he's actually pretty funny.
Okay.
Great intro. Sorry. Oh wait, this is usually a hug beforehand. Sorry, I missed it
Oh,
because
I'm
I went the other way. No, you're good.
Okay. All right. Give it up for Lincoln.
I love when you were like, he's the only brother in the room. She obviously missed me going like. Sorry, it's all good. It's all good. You said you're a professional auntie. Mm-hmm. Is that anything like being a professional daughter?
Possibly.
Because I know a couple girls like that. You know what I'm saying? Like the girls who went to private school, and college, and high school, and they just traveled afterwards. It's like they still haven't done anything. That's a professional daughter to me. Anyways, I haven't been here in a while. It's been a minute. Lots happened, I think. You guys see Biden's fall?
Yeah, it was way worse than the bike, dude.
Oh my god. This was tough, man. This is tough to watch, honestly. It's like I wasn't like aware during 9/11, but I assume this is what it felt like. Right? Like another American icon, just kind of. You can't do anything about it. That's kind of what I thought. I don't know. Right? I don't know. And it's terrible too, because like he did it such like the wrong way. He didn't just like get up and like dust himself off. You know, see what he did? He immediately like pointed to like the little wire. It's like, we already see your balance is going away. Now you're admitting your eyesight is fucked up too, Joe. Like, this is not the strategy you want to use. Like, come on, man. This is terrible. Couldn't believe it. Like, we were already wondering whether you can run the country. Now we're wondering whether you can still drive a car. This was not the strategy for him. But I'm going to run through some new stuff today that, like, is really premise-based. Okay, first, LGBT, right? Anyone else, like, that term... It's almost like lesbians and gays and trans people like unionized, right? Almost as like a collective bargaining force. Like the equivalent would be like if blacks and Mexicans got together and said, hey, we should become the Blexicans and really get shit done. Okay, something like thank you. What else? Okay, so I had this unbelievable conversation. I have this comedian friend. He's not autistic. He's autistic-esque, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know if he's on this, like, it wouldn't surprise me if he was on the spectrum, right? And anyway, he's a big fan of World War II. He was watching this documentary on Netflix. And it was going over, basically, like the mistakes Hitler made, like during the war. All right, I mean to winning the war. Okay, like talking about the Pacific Theater, what he did in Russia. Right, we're talking about it. It's fascinating the way he's talking about it. And as we're doing it, another comedian friend comes up and he's wondering. He's like, "Hey, what are you guys talking about?" And this guy still couldn't believe it. You know, he decides to just say, "Oh, well, we're talking about how Hitler should have won the war." It's like, oh God. The phrasing this man used, I couldn't believe it. Like, he really didn't see how that could be construed the wrong way in any ways. Okay, there's that. What else we got? Okay, who's talking about LA being too high? I don't know about anyone else. Anyone else smoke less weed since it's been legal? Like, I'm not saying it lost its luster, but like, it definitely doesn't feel the same. Like, to me, like when I walk in a dispensary, like drug dealers aren't cool anymore. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'll walk into the dispensary and it's like this, like basically weed nerd, you know, who's like breaking down every strain. Like, this is not a guy I want to smoke with. Like, this is not like at all, you know? It's crazy. It's actually making me think maybe that's how they stop people from like abusing bad drugs. Like, just legalize them all. Because I think a lot of people will just be like, man, I'm not even interested anymore, honestly, right? Like, right? I don't know. Yeah. But honestly, with human nature, truth is, if you did legalize all drugs, people would just start sorting fucking cyanide or something, you know? Like, whatever could get us, whatever was illegal, we would somehow find a way to do it. Yeah, thank you guys. Okay, okay, man, this one's fucked up. Okay. So make sure I do this one correctly. Okay. I don't know if you guys noticed, but recently there's been a lot of like, let's just say women coming out of the woodworks like 20, 30 years accusing some of these, you know, Trump, Biden, etc. of sexual assault. Okay, I know. I don't know if it's just me, okay? But does anyone else, when they hear about this, the first thing they do is type in their name and then young and then Google images? Like, is that anyone else do that? Like, it's fucked up, man. These motherfuckers know because they do it. I know some of these fuckers do it.
I will now.
That's absolutely. It's not. I'm not saying that that's the only like way that it's true or not. But it's like you gotta look. You gotta see somewhat of the validity of it. You know. Yeah. I'm happy to see like there's some other fucked up people in this room. Thank you. I appreciate that. Okay. Thank you. All right. Okay, I like this one. I always hear like, you know, black people complain like when white people want to touch their hair and shit. As a kid, I loved it when the white people would touch my hair. I was like, man, touch my fucking hair. It felt so good. Everyone would be like, everyone touch Lincoln's hair. They would crowd around. So when people started complaining about this, I was just like, what? Like, and I don't want to seem like some kind of Uncle Tom. So I was like, yeah, man, that was fucked up. I'm like, that felt so good. Like, I felt very cool. I was popular. It was like having a pool in your backyard, you know? Like, I was so happy with it. I don't know. I'm ashamed to admit it, but it's true. Suna, you probably have that all the time. I don't know. Even as an adult, low-key, if you ask, I'll be like, man, fuck it, man. Give him a little head massage. What do you mean? What does it mean?
You know what it means when they do that, especially the Italians?
Oh, the Italians?
When they do it to a black kid?
I mean, these were little kids. I don't know if they had that kind of mentality.
School.
Well, what does it mean?
It means good luck for money.
Okay.
He's patting that, huh?
Maybe. I don't know. I don't have a lot of young Italians, a little Corleones. That was really funny to you guys? Just calling him a name from The Godfather? Yeah, honestly, that wasn't that funny. I appreciate you for not laughing, because that was not funny. You guys are fucking, you guys gotta watch yourselves. Come on. All right. I fucking hate it when some shit I know isn't that funny laugh, because it makes me rethink like my entire joke writing process. I'm like, oh god. All right, I was thinking about time travel the other day. If I went back in time, and I think most of us, frankly, we would be useless. Like, we wouldn't be able to help them, you know? Like, we'd be telling them, oh my god, it's amazing. We have these like things that go at like 100 miles per hour. It's crazy. We have things that can fly in the sky. Oh great, how do you build them? Right? Like, oh my. See, the fact that and then the other one did, oh! Sorry. That fucking hurts. That hurts the soul right there. My god. Oh, okay. Just fight through it, buddy. Fight through it. Okay. Yo, man, people complain about nightmares, right? How terrible nightmares can be, right? No one likes waking up from a nightmares. I have something worse than nightmares. I have very mundane dreams. Like, dreams where nothing happens. It's very simple, right? I'll have a dream where, like, I basically go to Trader Joe's or Ralph's or something, and I like pick up soy milk, right? And it's terrible because I'll wake up and the next day I'll go to my fridge and there'll be no soy milk. That shit affects your real life. That's way worse than a fucking nightmare, in my opinion. Another thing about a nightmare that I don't understand is, like, I actually hate having good dreams. I do. I fucking hate it. Okay? Because, like, just like with a nightmare, when you wake up from a nightmare, you're in a hot sweat, whatever. It's scary, but for a second, there's like relief. You know? Like, yeah, that didn't actually happen. I didn't actually just get shot. I didn't actually just get whatever, right? When you wake up from a really good dream, what's the reverse? You're like, I didn't fuck Margot Robbie? Like, oh, Jesus Christ. I don't know. Does anyone else feel that way? Because I don't feel great when I have good dreams. Okay? And... Okay, one last. I saw something yesterday, actually. I've never seen wealth like this. I was at Ralph's. I was checking out. There's a woman in front of me. She had a whole thing of groceries.
Ralph's.
And she goes to check out, and the cashier asks, "You want to use the Ralph's reward card?" And she didn't. I was like, oh my God. I've never seen wealth like that. She could have saved like fucking 30% on her groceries. Like, I had a friend in college. He was related to like a distant relative of the Saudi family. When we would go get booze for parties, that motherfucker would use his rewards card. And this woman didn't even want to type in her little phone number. It's crazy. I followed her afterwards. She was in a Buick. I was like, what the fuck is going on? Right? What, I have like 30 seconds? Or
Like 20.
20 seconds? Okay, oh, I got this one. Okay, people talk about hijabs, right? And how, like, you know, it's somewhat anti-women. Some people say, some people say, some people say, some people say, okay? But I don't know why no one talks about yarmulkes, right? I've had so many women say the sexiest part of my head is right here, you know? Like, I've had so many women talk about this. So why don't people talk about that, right? Yeah, okay. Thank you. My name is Lincoln. You guys have a wonderful night. I'm not leaving, but... Oh, yeah, my Instagram is lincoln.comedian.
Yeah.
Thank you, everyone.
Oh my God, I'm gonna go and have a Corleone after the show. That's all I know. Holy Corleone.
Oh my God.
Oh my God, Marona me.
Oh, yeah, thank you.
That was, oh my God, Holy Corleone. Holy Corleone. I got in trouble in school for that. I made a poster that said Holy Donuts, and I got in trouble. I don't know why I'm telling you this, because some people get in trouble for other things. But I'll tell you something. We're big on comedy, and we're small on space until we move this guy out next door. Let's give it up for Lana, ladies and gentlemen. Let her hear you.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Hi, everybody. It's pretty rare we get two 6-foot-plus women
Hey.
at the same time. It goes well with my material. So, I'm Lana. Hi, everybody. Nice to see you again. I first swear to God, stand-up is like sex, guys. Like, all this preparation for something that is over in like 5 minutes. That's like straight people sex. I feel like she would have. I feel like she would have looked at me like. That's a huge problem. Okay, but it probably is a straight people problem. I am first-generation Arab American, not the oil kind of Arab, the Palestinian kind, which is, thank you, no generational wealth, just generational trauma. Although we do inherit amazing hair, right? Everywhere. So there's that. But being Palestinian is like Bigfoot, right? Not because they're tall and hairy like me, but because even when you get a picture of us, some people will say we still don't exist. Which I sometimes use to my advantage. You know, like when bill collectors call, like, sorry, that person doesn't exist. But, you know, they never found any weapons of mass destruction, guys. Right? They didn't. And that's because we don't have weapons, unless America sold them to us, right? The real weapons of mass destruction in the Middle East are slippers. In the hands of Arab moms, they are completely lethal. I took a hit in '99 that I've never recovered from. Like, this is serious stuff. But, you know, the thing is that we just had to get really good at throwing things, like Olympic level athlete good, right? And since in Palestine all we have are rocks, just doing what comes naturally to us, right? But when I was 14, my dad moved the whole family from California to the Middle East, okay? Which was really weird, right? You can imagine. I mean, growing up in America, when kids would tell me they were grounded, it meant their parents sent them to their room for the weekend and took their Nintendo away. But in the Middle East, it means your parents beat you into the ground and send you to your room until you're married. Because they're extremely strict like that over there. They wouldn't even let us ride bikes or horses. They thought it would like give us some kind of sexual awakening or something. Okay, which, fair enough, I did lose my virginity to an Egyptian DJ who was hung like Seabiscuit. Okay. So, you know, exploration was complete. But thankfully, I was able to return to America, where I can live the recurring nightmare that is dating apps. And just dating in general here, because it's scary. You know, in the Middle East, I only had to be scared of arranged marriage and being offed for getting off, right? But here, you guys got deadbeat dads. Our dad just beat us dead, but they stuck around, okay? And I think that's what's important, you know? So, but then these dating apps, they're really like video games, right? Like we're swiping with our thumbs. The last time I used my thumbs this much was playing Super Mario. Except in Super Mario, when you encounter the red flags, it means you're about to level up, and they come with fucking gold coins, guys. Okay? The red flags on dating apps will not have you leveling up, and I promise you they do not come with gold. They're just guys who say they're looking for a long-term relationship, but are also open to a short one. And listen, as someone who almost died for having sex, I can tell you, it is definitely not worth dying for. Right? Not even Seabiscuit. Right? Because even the best orgasm, the most earth-shattering, multi-orgasmic orgasm, loses its value right after it's over. Like, immediately, because the girls understand, right? Yeah. And the men understand, that's what they call post-nut clarity. But you know what doesn't lose its value? Real estate. Government bonds. And you're nodding because you know I'm right? But the reality is that it's really hard to be out here dating and trying to like explain that, you know, these are the important things, right? So while I'm here, I would just like to ask you guys if you know anybody who has those things, who is also interested in sharing them with an emotionally abusive 6'1" Palestinian woman. Because the whole idea of sugar baby, I'm more of a salty woman. I want the sugar, but I will give you no sugar. But as a man, if you have those things, please find me on TikTok, Instagram, or my favorite Cash App. But most important, if anybody here knows an actual billionaire, please let them know they can come grab me by the pussy. Thank you.
You gotta bend down for me today. I'm wearing my parachute shoes. This night would not be able to happen. I want to thank you for coming out, Ian, by the way. Thank you so much for helping us, Ian. Thank you so much. I have to leave, and I have to see a little bit of my Sammy here, because she's the one that makes this room hot when I'm not here. So, Samantha, you're taking over?
Sure.
All right, let's give it up for Sammy over here.
What a fucking good night, you guys. I'm like, the only common denominator of it being great was that I wasn't here, and now that I'm here, I'm like, what if it's That is not funny at all. Bonnie's here, you guys. I know, it's like a woman in the room. You know, it's like a new one! We have mosquitoes in LA. It's common. Because they'll fucking eat your blood. They'll eat your blood. They will. And they'll tell you over and over. And it's like, I don't want you to. It's like, give me flowers, you know what I'm saying? I'll eat you out on your period, but you won't order me an Uber home. But don't order me an Uber home, and guess what? You don't have a car. The kind of men who want me, I'll just start shouting out headlines. SoundCloud rapper, non-binary skinhead, overweight, Jewish man. It was like my dad was in town, and this guy was like, really, I felt so bad that he felt bad about himself, and it was just too much at the same time. Is everyone getting what I'm saying? Oh, yeah.
That I hooked up with someone who reminded me of my dad. And my dad was like a gamer. Anyways, I gotta stop. You can't let me say shit like that. So I finally started watching The Marvelous Mrs. Maisel. Everyone was like, oh my god, have you seen that? Every time somebody meets me, that's not true. It's not every time.
It's a lot.
What a fucking thing to say every time. Also not fun. But it's pretty good. I have an issue, like, when I watch television, like, I get secondhand, like, extreme stress. And, like, there was a scene where she fucking, like, exposed that another comedian wasn't really like how she was on stage, off stage. And I was so pissed. It was like my equivalent of watching a sports game. You know what I mean? Like, I was like, what the fuck are you doing? You had an opportunity. You know, it's stage time. Fuck you. Fuck you. You're so funny. And the actress is not even Jewish who plays her. Yeah. There's a lack of food. Find one. You really couldn't find one. Aw, I feel so bad for you. Hallelujah. Jews are really funny. They have to be. My grandma always says, if you don't laugh, you cry. Then she also goes, you fat fucking fuck, get away from the fridge! To her husband. Because he can't hear anymore. Have you ever heard of an 87-year-old woman taking care of an 89-year-old man? Ever heard of Blind Leading the Blind? But one's deaf and the other can't shut the fuck up? You know what I mean? You ever heard of that? He needs me to take care of him. You need help. He needs help. You have the money. This is what the money's for, you know. That's my new tick on stage. I go like this. There's so many pictures now, because I used to go, I remember my days. Everyone was here for that. I'll just say it right now. So I got this app to, like, organize my jokes. That's it. That was that whole sentence. Well, basically, and I wrote one down, and there was like an AI like helper, and so I was like, "What is it? How's it gonna help me?" And it was like, "You don't have to write the whole Old Testament. It's supposed to be a bit." And I was like, Google. I was like, "That's not Siri, because Siri's a woman, and she'd be so sweet about it." Here's something funny about. Really? Okay, I'll go with that. Here's something funny about artificial intelligence. Oh my god, there's so much in my brain right now. Let me get it out. So all the voices are women. So we're saying, oh wow, like women, like you're intelligent artificially. But then it's also like, it's like you're sitting on your fucking ass in your house. And you're like, Alexa, turn off kitchen lights.
Alexa, I said turn off kitchen lights, and I'm like, this reminds me too much of home. Like, it's just too much at this point. Hey Siri, fucking bitch. If you were like, hey David, you know what I mean? Hey David, hey. You'd be like, this fucking dickhead David. I mean, I would. Why did I say David, Jew?
Another one.
And another. I've never hooked up with a Jewish man.
What?
Henry's like, no, I'm kidding. What did you say? His mom loves me. No, I haven't. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what it is. They didn't like me either. You know? They just didn't. I don't know. I went to Jewish sleepaway camp, which was, if anything, a mating experience that I failed at. So I don't know what to say about that. It's funny because like Jews are rabbis are cool. They don't touch you. You know? Oh my god. Can you say your joke that I saw you do on The View? Is this stupid? I'm asking her to do a joke during my set. It's such a good joke, though. Okay. No, here's what it is. What's her name? Fucking Joy. She goes, what? Did the rabbis didn't hit you? And you said...
No, but they charged me.
Sunda Kronquist. Sometimes... Every time I've ever been intoxicated, I found a video of myself and I was on the toilet and I started talking and I started saying like Sunda would be so mad at me like every single time. Isn't that crazy? That's like weird. That's like, let's reflect on that. So I've been out of therapy for a while, longer than in years, you know. And no, I'm not about to say like, I don't need it. Yeah, what a waste of money. I need it. Do I want to pay $200 an hour? No.
Oh.
Do I want her to be another blonde woman? No. Oh. Is that wrong? No. That I was like Tindering it? Like I was like, I don't like how you look. I don't want to look at your face for 45 minutes, which is supposed to be 50 minutes, and you're 5 minutes late, and I'm gonna die. I'm gonna not shower. The thing about mental illness is it makes it hard for you to do the things that you're just supposed to do. And sometimes you need to motivate yourself. So there's like a joke here. And it's so naughty. No. It's just, how am I going to say it?
Say it.
Do it.
Bonnie.
We'll fix it later.
Do it.
Basically, it's going to tie into my how to give a good blowjob story. But it's like, if the only way for me to learn, fuck. Basically, I feel like me brushing my tongue is practice for oral sex, right. And that's my motivator. You know what I'm saying? That's the joke. Not my dentist being, a high person in the Jewish community and judging me. Like, no. I'm like, this is for later. This is a skill. Because I have this problem where I'm like, cavemen didn't brush their teeth and they were fine. And everyone's like, their teeth fell out. I was like, and they were fine. And they lived to 30, and I'm like, and they were fine. They were mindful. I got the mindfulness back then. What's my time? I bet if some of you were hosting, you wouldn't even time yourself. How rude
Fair enough. That's respect.
Thank you, Lincoln, for respecting me. Is that a first? Get no respect. I don't.
Oh my god.
Was that a good one? That's what Lincoln says too. That was a good one.
That was very fucking good.
In my last minute, dude, Lenny's like on one tonight. He's so giggles with me. Whatever Henry's doing to him at home's working. That's where you draw the line. You know what's funny? People go 9/11 and goes. It's like, come on, get over yourself. Where were you on 9/11? I was not born yet. I've just seen worse. Oh, now everyone's getting upset. No, I'm gonna keep saying it. There's worse things than 9/11. We know the date of 9/11. We know the date of January 6th. We need more things that we know by the date. I don't know. Am I hosting now?
Yeah.
You're leaving. Okay.
I have
I'm
to.
done. So give it up for Sunda's leaving.
Ooh, sorry, guys. I'll see you at the front of the show, Henry. Where is he? Ian,
What?
It's in the dark in the corner.
What'd you say?
You guys
She
take
gonna
care
see
of
you
this.
at the
You got
show or
this, right?
something.
Please make
What
sure
show?
everybody signs it.
I won't be there. You'll see my mother.
Oh, your mother's gonna
If
be
you
there.
see a woman out there, you can tell her she should come in soon.
Which one?
No, it's fine.
Yeah.
I don't want a crazy one.
No.
No.
I know,
Not that one.
Okay.
Dog.
I can't find my keys. Don't get mad, everybody.
Okay, let's look for her keys.
Oh, is it this?
Yes, it is.
Whoa.
Wow.
Don't go away mad soon. You just go away. I
Great
get
job,
it.
kids. Great job.
Yeah, thank you so much.
I think you're. Let's get her jacket on.
Thank you. You're gonna stay with
Who has gone up so far?
up next.
Everyone but Lenny and yes.
Lenny, John. You went up?
Who's this woman? Me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
When'd you go up?
Second.
before you got here.
How did you know me?
Three people.
This woman.
Angela.
Oh, she's coming in?
She signed up.
Ian, right?
Tell her to come in.
Oh,
You're going up.
Angela, come in.
Show's gonna end soon, babe.
You got to run. She's hosting. You got it.
All the lights, all of the lights.
coming. She's coming.
She's coming.
It's just two.
She's coming.
Lenny and
And Joshy. So they just like left to go and spend time in the hallway, even though they live together. Even though.
can we hear the blowjob story
No.
or the work in progress?
You said my blowjob story?
The
No,
work in
that's for
progress?
later.
For later.
No, I've said it so many times, you guys. You know it. You don't know the story?
I've not heard
Do you want me to do it? I just
you
did
haven't
10 minutes.
finished it yet.
Okay.
Yeah, you only did 9.
Should I read what I wrote down on my gag app? That's so funny! I'm talking about blowjobs. The name of the app is gag.
Nice.
Which is why I brushed my tongue. That's what we were just saying.
Good how you
I just stopped on the Walgreens app. Okay.
You could do it there.
The first time this is what I wrote verbatim. The first time my mom found porn on my computer, I say first time because I have a feeling it will happen again. I don't even live with them anymore, and I know one day I'm just gonna do some stupid Apple Play shit. I was far too old to not have a password on my computer. I get a text. This sounds like. I get a text from my dad. I guess I scared her pretty bad. Maybe he asked to text me because he was trying to get a step ahead on her finding his shit. I get a long text from my dad, a boomer who always says, "Why don't you just call?" I'm like, "Why are you texting me this shit?" You see now, Dad, some things are better said with thumbs and robots involved. Actually, a lot of things are better with thumbs and robots involved. Which brings us back to the porn. The text starts Samantha. Who the fuck is that? I was even named after a Sam. Uh-oh. Samantha, your mother? My who? Is this a British fucking novel where J.K. Rowling in this bitch? Your mother has found some hardcore porn on your computer. I've never seen her this upset. Dad, you wish. You wish that was the truth. Come on, we both know you press your buttons more than I do, not the right one. Some very important context. Oh, and then I said nothing after that. That's good. So I called my mom without thinking. Mind you, I'm with two of my best friends, who of course she hated. And then I said my best friends at the time. Fuck everyone, I'm gonna be famous, bitch. Bye. Ooh, where'd that come from? Excuse me. I asked her the first obvious question, why were you on my computer? She says it was falling. It fell, and it opened. You pressed play, and you took notes. And you watched it 3 more times? Come on. Besides, that's not the point. Why would you look at that? Sorry, I was curious. Are you gonna kill the cat? Me being the curious cat? Curious about my cat? My pussy? Thanks, Sean. Samantha, is this what you want to do with your life? I'm like, Honors, do you think I can do this in my life? I'm looking up how to. Oh, I didn't even say. Okay, so this is what the computer said. It said, oh, here's what it's important to share. What was on the screen. I know you're all just dying to know. Clenched up in your seats. All your little pussies and bussies anxiously awaiting a titillating tale of kink and shame. Sorry to disappoint. On my MacBook Pro, my mother found 2 tabs open. 1, how to give a good blowjob. 2, how to suck good cock. Okay, fine. Looking back, I see why she was embarrassed. I should have said how to suck cock well. I'm sure if she found how to kindly orally satisfy a kosher, financially stable schlong, she wouldn't look the other way. Or again, taking notes. This was hardcore to my mother. Explains a lot about my home life. Anyways, when push comes to shove, you do the best you can. Get up, wash your face, and brush your tongue. Practice makes permanent. I have mental illness. Okay, I'm done. So...
Wait, is he not going up?
No, I'm done.
Oh.
The show's not done. I know, I'm the show. Happy to have Henry back. Is Lenny gone?
Yeah, he's peeing.
Why can't he just pee
He's
right
gotta pee
here?
for 10 minutes. So I can go
Wait, Josh, you
Why can't
want
he just pee right here?
Or-
No, I'm gonna do it. I'm the host. I got it. Okay.
Oh.
Josh,
I love how
go.
you're like, oh, I didn't time myself, and then like the entire
What?
extra 5 minutes.
You weren't here when everybody said they wanted to hear it, when they requested a story.
I did.
I'm sorry.
I
I didn't know Lincoln requested a song.
I
I'm
admit.
sorry.
We all requested
We all requested.
I didn't know
I
this was an
requested
interactive
first, though.
mic.
Oh my god.
I didn't know this was an interactive mic, but I'm glad I know now. Josh?
Interact. Hey, thank you. I've done stuff to practice too.
Good.
Like you jerk off after you jerk off to see if you can get hard again. And then she's like, "Are you sure you can go again?" It's like, "Yeah."
Mm.
And then later she's like, "I think you tried too hard." Sorry, that was just true.
Yeah.
That's the wrong side of it. All right, it's flannel night, everyone. I got my flannel on. I had a girl tell me that she liked the way I dressed because it's not offensive and I don't try too hard. She's like, "Yeah, you don't try too hard. I like it." Okay, thank you. Should I try harder? Put this on the other side now. I'm just rearranging. Sorry, let me just put the stool over here.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put this here, and then we're gonna put this back over here. But I need this on my right hand. Okay. Wait, actually, I want the stool here, so if I have to sit,
Right.
you know. Every comedian's like, and then you're sitting, and they sit. It's just too much. Sorry.
What?
I'm exploring the space, guys. Come on. You can always, back to comedy. You can always tell how I'm doing by like when the last time I vacuumed was.
Oh my god.
Do you guys ever feel that? It's like, have I vacuumed recently? I don't think I own a vacuum right now. I haven't located a vacuum since I moved to LA. It's been a few weeks. My roommate, by the way, I didn't write this down, but my roommate at the beginning of the year, we're all moved in, and he's like, "Is it okay if I just let you vacuum this year?" I was like, I can't say no, because you're just not going to vacuum either way. It's like, alright. So he just didn't vacuum. That was great. I don't think I'm very good at observational comedy. Like I didn't set that up, right? Let's go. We're thinking audience. I didn't think that was gonna work. That's so sick. Being in a relationship is a lot like having a job. That's what they say. Like having a girlfriend is like having a job. You know? No? Lenny says no.
What?
You get
That's
fired.
that's what they say, Lenny. I didn't say that. You didn't say that. Okay. But to me, like that might be why I relate so well to homeless people. Like I don't have a job. But like I'm also like I'd love to have one, but I'm not looking for one. Like spare change will do fine for now. We got any spare change? You should have a little jingle of spare change. Yeah. All right. Storm lit it up in here. That's so sweet.
Yeah.
We're working on the residual laughs of Storm.
Right.
I love it so much. Henry was like, "Who was sitting there?" And Lenny was like, "Ah, the black guy." And then Storm comes
I
up.
was half right.
She's like, "I'm a masculine lesbian."
Yeah,
I was like, "Damn."
He's fair. It's
pretty close.
Yeah,
What's the fucking difference?
fine
Yeah,
guess.
Well,
it's not me.
piss standing up.
They could both beat me up. It's fine.
Bro, she probably
He
pisses
beats you up
standing
every night. We know.
What the fuck is
Yeah.
wrong?
Anyway.
Bro, I think she pisses standing
What
up.
the
But
fuck's wrong?
Whoa, standing up.
She got the.
Fine.
You think, bro?
Oh man. I like to go out with people. I think it's fun going out on dates, you know. And I like to be nice when I go out with someone. Like I tell them like I'll pay for your meal. I'll pay for your Uber. I won't eat your I'll pay for your Uber. If need be, I'll pay for your hearse. I don't know how far we'll get. I think Uber should have a hearse function. Uber hearse. That would be neat. Wouldn't that be neat? Uber hearse. Like I need to get a body picked up at Outside Chicken. No, the one on Venice Boulevard. And you gotta pay before you even get a driver. Yeah. It's like Anthony is 4 miles away. He's driving a black Cadillac. License plate, you dead. 1, 2, 3. Henry seems really committed. He's got the license plate and everything. Very on the nose there. Or on the chin, as my roommate would say. They're re-releasing Star Wars this summer in movie theaters. You guys see that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Woo! This isn't about Star Wars, so. I think they should re-release some other things, you know, like Jeffrey Epstein. They could re-release him. They got him. He's just so misunderstood, that guy. I feel bad for him. I feel like it's probably hard when you're just like so hung up on yourself. Yeah. That joke's going for itself there. You think his friend Ghislaine, really, whatever that fucking name, that name that starts with a GH, you know that fucking name? I see it in the news all the time. I've never heard it said. Yeah. You think she really like helped him sex traffic those girls?
Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah. Absolutely.
100%.
She got off on it.
I don't know. She got off on it?
She got off
Yeah, but she's in jail, so she didn't get off.
She definitely did get off.
I think it's both.
Great. I'm not so sure though, because like at least my grandpa, he would always say like women weren't as good when there was like traffic involved. I'm not exactly.
Stop.
And there's like all these ties now to Trump and like Prince Andrew with Jeffrey Epstein. You saw that?
Yeah.
Like Prince Andrew like couldn't arrange this stuff on his own. He couldn't kidnap his own girls. You know? He's got the means, guys. Some people are just born lazy, I guess. Lazy and horny. Dangerous combination. You could touch so many people with that. I think you know you're high. Like you really know you're high when someone says hi. And you go, no, I'm not. What? How did you know? What gave it away? I'm not high. God damn it. Yeah. That's how Lenny would react to that joke. He'd go, yeah. And then you... Lenny always falls over. I'm exploring the space, guys. That's my impression. I have to read the same word like 4 times before I see it. You guys do that? Anyway. I'm getting old fast. I think being in elementary school, everyone like talks about school, like high school and stuff. Being in elementary school is hard, you know? Yeah. Like having crushes in elementary school, like you don't even know what sex is yet. Like you learn that a little bit later. Just like smush your faces together, hoping for the best. If you're anything like me, like I couldn't even go anywhere near my crush. I was too scared to talk to her. Had to sit like on the opposite side of the, had to sit on the opposite side of the classroom, you know? It wasn't until like way later I found out she also had a crush on me. Aww. I know. Woo. Yeah. It's okay though. Like if it wasn't for that experience, if I didn't go through that, I don't think I'd be so good with cameras. Just like hiding back. I'm using my props tonight. From a distance, from afar, because you can zoom in more than your eyes can. Yeah. I was born with a skin condition. Woo, woo. Oh shit. I really been going off the script.
Great, Josh. That was great.
Yeah.
Give it up for me.
Do it.
I love it.
Yeah.
I was born with a skin condition. Yeah. I remember the doctor came out. Well, I don't remember, but she said, she was like, I'm so sorry. Your son has trouble producing melanin. And as a result, he is permanently white. Yeah. I don't like to talk about it. Unless I have a microphone. But I learned to live with it, you know? Like, I got good with cosmetics, but I learned to live with it. I gotta make sure everyone knows that's a blackface joke. Because it never comes across. It came across the very first time I told it.
Okay.
Okay. What do I got, like a minute? Less than?
45.
Alright.
Probably a minute left.
I used to ride a bike to school every morning. Yeah, so like I look out for bikers now when I'm driving. I get it, you know. But I never I never did push a baby stroller to school.
Oh.
Watch out, young moms. Watch out.
That's good.
Wow.
That's really good.
Yeah. I like going to the movies alone. Sorry to rush the laugh, but we're running out of time. I like going to movies alone.
Yeah.
People think it's weird, but like I like it. There's nothing to distract you from the movie, you know. And there's also no one there to be like, oh, wait, I should sit for this one because I'm in a movie theater. There's no one there to be like, hey, put your dick away. We're in public. You know? You gotta go explain yourself. Like, yes, it was wrong. Yes, I know. I came alone. Yes. It's a Bob's Burger movie. And I had my dick out. Hey, thank you very much. Give it up for the one and only host of the night, Sam. Here sometimes on Instagram, maybe later.
At maybe later. Is there an underscore in that? I'm kidding. First time Josh came here, I gave him.
No.
She's gotta go. It's just let her go.
I'm so
You're
sorry.
hilarious.
We hate to see you go, but we love to watch you walk away. Give it up for Bonnie. If you guys said that, it would be weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you can say it.
And I did.
Yeah.
And you
First
get
time.
it, buddy.
First time. Are you okay tonight?
I'm
Are you
good.
okay?
Yeah.
Are you?
I'm fine.
Okay, it's
Yeah.
almost your turn.
I know.
That was God telling you needed to wait a little. Sit with the feeling that is happening.
Sit with it.
I was gonna say the first time. First time Josh came here, I gave him like my joint.
Yeah, you
And he
did. It was
looked
you
at
and
me,
Nico.
And he was like, he looked at me, he was like, I can't go up tonight.
It was a
He looked so but you did great.
This is so good, dude. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Oh, I know.
Oh, he knows. All right. Okay. Not that good. Not that
Okay,
good. bro.
who's ready to finish up this fucking
No,
night?
no, wait.
Clap if you're ready.
Yeah.
Oh, clap.
Nah, I'm not clapping.
Clap with. I was gonna make a joke about clapping your ass. Okay, let's give it up for Lenny motherfucking McKenzie. You know he would fuck somebody's mom.
No, really?
You could fuck my mom, Benny.
I'm good.
Cannot. I don't want Lindy to. Oh no.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm about some of that. She's Argentina. So, how's everyone doing tonight? You guys like Henry's impression of me?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
Funny.
So,
Yeah, you like that voice he did? Like how he gave me the retard voice, bro. You heard that shit, right? You were like, I'm Landy, I like soft onions. I like the onions at the bottom because they're soft. What the fuck? What would you base that off of?
Your voice?
Your voice.
Alright, I have a retard voice, evidently. Shit, I was gonna do so much crowd work with Bonnie before she left, but
Oh.
I know. Fucking
You can
right
pretend
before
I'm
my
Bonnie.
set.
yeah. Oh, that was
I have questions that need to be addressed to her, but fuck it, it's cool. Did I ever meet her before?
No.
I can't remember. Anyways, my name's Lenny.
Oh no.
I appreciate you not laughing at that, 'cause that was stupid.
Wow.
My name is Lenny. Some of you have seen my set before. Rest of you in for a treat. I bought my dog a shock collar, and as a result, my neighborhood is overrun with cats. It was a real meow function.
I like it.
Did you know that? Did you know that in communist China, millions of people starved to death?
Yeah.
Guess you could say it was a real malfunction. Those jokes are so stupid. One of them was way stronger, so I'm like, do I start strong or do I just like say a stupid one and then save it?
Yeah.
Fucking A. I feel like Muslim countries, like the real Muslim ones, like are pretty good to women. That's how I feel. Like there are some significant advantages. You know what I mean? Cause like I'm not one to say an entire group of people look the same, But like Muslim women, when they're all veiled up, look pretty much all the same, do they not? It's like if you were to rob a bank, you know what I mean? Those wanted posters wouldn't do much good. That's another fucking stupid joke. Alright. Moving on. I graduated high school recently. Yeah. God damn, I killed the energy in this room, didn't I? Either that or Bonnie was it, but I think I killed it. Yeah. I had a lot of fun in high school. Mostly because I look like a school shooter. When the principal thinks you're a school shooter, you own the fucking school, you know what I mean? I got to do whatever the fuck I wanted to do. He'd be like, you're late today. I was like, am I? Would you rather have one kid not be here or all them? Still good.
So good.
I made a friend in high school named Room. It's a weird name, but it's like a weirder fucking kid. Yeah, he told me when he turned 18, he's gonna get a tattoo on his right arm that said Mom, a tattoo on his left arm that said Dad. Like, oh, that's gonna be fucking weird when you jack off, isn't it? Yeah, that's why I keep telling it. I actually used to drive a Mustang in high school that my principal bought me. How dare you talk during my set? I see what you're saying. I don't know why I didn't smell myself until now, but I smell fucking bad, Henry. I apologize for doing that to your car.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I mean, you're gonna do it again. I'm giving you a ride home.
I appreciate it. That's
Lovers quarrel.
It's already at home with the family.
I mean, yeah.
It's a good set, though.
I love when people just fucking talk there. Remember when I didn't expect to tell somebody thanks for talking during my set and then to not understand it was sarcastic. You know what I mean? Fuck me. Alright. Energy was so good in this room. I could barely contain my energy to go on stage. Now. This crowd's kind of like Tupac. You know what I mean? Like, I hope, and like there's even a part of me that believes it's still alive, but like realistically, you know. So anyways, I used to drive a Mustang in high school that my principal bought me. He finally got that joke. I told that like 1,500 times in front of him, and I think he just got it now. I drove that thing around every day, every single day. One day I fucked it up though. My car got all messy because I was driving down the fucking road and there was this huge fucking muddy puddle filled with fucking mud and heroin needles and horse shit and who the fuck knows what. So naturally I swerved my car off the road and somebody's small child got in my way. So I was like, oh shit, I might have to fucking swerve last minute so I don't hit this fucking kid, you know what I mean? When I tell you I was washing my car for hours that night, shit, I mean it. Because blood doesn't come out easily. That's a new joke. This is actually my first open mic ever, guys. I think I'm doing pretty good.
Oh my god! Oh my god! You're doing so good!
Way to be supportive.
I get extra time. What was worse still is when I returned home, I had realized that my house had burned all the way to the fucking ground. And worse too is because of my own forgetfulness. I was cooking breakfast that morning. I forgot to turn the stove off before I left for school. And when I returned home, I just learned that my house had just burnt to the ground, just all the way to the fucking grounds. And my family had made it out the front door safely. But I still beat myself up over that incident each and every day, though. I just really wish I remembered, you know? I just really wish I remembered to lock the front door. I was a really fucking stupid kid growing up, you know what I mean? Like, I was really fucking stupid. Like, my parents didn't teach me shit. Like, I didn't know how to wash my dick till I was almost, like, 16. and that's true. I was raised by a woman. I didn't even know you could wash a dick. You know what I mean? Like I was a really fucking stupid kid. Like when I was like a kid, like when I was little, I used to think that Muslim women were ninjas. You know what I mean? Like the ones in the niqabs. You know what I mean? Like I didn't know any better. I was like 5. I just see a woman in a niqab and I'd be like, you know what I mean? It's so fucking dumb. It's so stupid. But then I washed my dick for like 15 years, and like I feel like that's kind of worse. That's more harmful to a child's health in many countries. But I was a really stupid kid though. Oh shit, I was a really fucking stupid kid. I was pretty fucking dumb, Sam. I was pretty fucking dumb. My parents wouldn't let, you know what I mean? Like, I'm still stupid now. Like, I go to a fucking restaurant and, like, they'll tell me no smoking, right? But then they'll fucking freak out when I whip out a crack pipe. Like, it's the worst. Stupid. Nah, I'm just kidding. I've changed a lot over the course of my life. Like, I mean, I used to beat up kids on the playground, you know? Every day after work. There we go. I tell a lot of dark jokes, and I'm actually a really good person. For example, I once gave my most prized possession to a homeless woman, my virginity. I love fucking homeless women. You know why? Because I know they don't have to be home at a certain time. Nah, I appreciate y'all. Y'all are a cool audience. You know who wasn't cool? Hitler. Nah, I say that pretty confidently.
That's a good point.
Yeah, because he's very despised, and he was a mass murderer and all. But I feel like he's also a fucking dork. You know what I mean? Because like Che Guevara was a mass murderer, but he was fucking cool. You know what I mean? Like I could start a restaurant today called Che's Chicken, and it'd be financially fucking successful. You know what I mean? I can't do Hitler's Chicken. That shit's not gonna work.
Oh man.
Hitler's Chicken, help us get to 6 million customers.
Everything's overcooked.
Hitler's Chicken, we put all our chicken in the oven. Yeah, we do all our cooking by gas. Fuck me. Alright, real quick, I just want to say, free, what the fuck was that kid's
Why don't you
name?
tell them to watch your podcast? Why don't you tell them to watch your podcast?
Watch my podcast, Mr. GQ, but more importantly, there's a little boy who needs our help, Free Lakeith. You can go to freelakeith.org or just search out Free Lakeith and sign the petition.
What did he do?
He broke into
Nothing, that's the problem.
Yeah, nothing. Free Lakeith. 15-year-olds don't deserve to be in fucking maximum security prisons. Free Lakeith. Thank you very much. Good night. Free the nipple too.
What a set. What a boy. What a story he has. And I'm so glad he shares it. Dude, Lenny, I had a show at the Sunset Rooftop. It was great. Don't clap. No, seriously, don't. Like, no, stop! I'll wait. And the producer was like, "Who's Lenny? Who's Lenny?" And I was like, "The blonde kid in the Bob Marley sweatshirt." He goes, "Tell me to talk to him. His friends yelling and shit." And I was like, "Fucking Lenny, man!" And then he so producer obviously didn't like him, and he goes up there, and the fucking producer is the loudest one laughing, like Lenny killed. Like that's a big deal. I don't know. I'm just proud of you for that. I haven't seen you since then. So it was so funny. Every time he would say something, he goes. This is how Baca talks. That's fucking funny, man. And he's like, yeah, okay. Anyway. That's fucking funny, man. He does look like a school shooter. He was saying that. He's so sad because he's not a comic. So he's like, that's so. Okay, I'll be there on July 8th as well. Let's give it up for a late entrance, but we're so glad that she made it. I haven't seen her in a while. Come to the stage, Angela. This suit is done. Come on, yeah. Oh, sorry.
Don't show it on camera.
Let them know what happens when you don't do
No,
that.
come stage.
Oh Lord, I don't know. Should I I sit or should I run out? Right? Oh my. Hey everybody.
Hello.
Yeah, it's been a minute since I've been up here. But I am still celebrating that for the past, I guess, 3 years now. I have more Twitter followers than Donald Trump still. Yes. I've got 3, but you know, we celebrate every little one. They're very special. They're consistent. At least they follow me consistently. I am from this place called the DMV, and I'm not talking about driver motor vehicle. Okay, I know I look like I probably just came from there, but I am from DC, Maryland, Virginia area. I heard somebody say that. Somebody from DC, Maryland.
I have friends from there.
Oh, okay. Have you been out there?
My sister's there, but no.
Oh, okay. Yes. Yes, it's the land of federal government. Uncle Sam, public service. If that's your thing, go for it, you know. But it wasn't, so that's why I'm here. Okay. So it's like this. So I did actually work. You know, I did do public service. You know, I worked in one of Uncle Sam's agencies, and I hated it. I really did. Yeah. The mentality back in the East Coast and the DMV area is when you grow up, you go to college, and you come back home and you get you a good government job. Well, y'all, the government wasn't good for me, okay? So I used to have to write talking points for the U.S. president.
Oh my God.
No, seriously.
Wow.
No, you don't have to clap. It sounds glamorous, but it was really a big headache. So I remember, like, you know, writing talking points and then watching him on TV, like on a press conference, and be like, okay, which one of my talking points is he gonna use? And the only one he used was the last one. This is all the information we have for you right now. So y'all, I did not like my job so much that I literally like ran out of leave. Literally, I did. And so it got to the point that you know, they were like, I was like, I need to take off because somebody in my family died, you know? So I have 4 grandparents. They're all dead. So I just rehashed them every year. Yeah, every year I would rehash them. So I would make their funeral programs on Canva and bring it into my supervisor. Yeah, they were like Jesus, you know, they died and rose again, died and rose again. So I ended up having to leave the federal government though, because if I hadn't, you all, I would have made Black history in a bad way, you know? So, okay, I gotta work on that punchline. But anyway, you know, when I came cross country and everything, everybody's like, I was like, you know what? I packed up everything as much as I could fit into my car, okay? Because you always hear people say, you know, like, you know, when I'm blessed to become famous, they can never say that I know her when she didn't even have a pot to piss in. You can't say that because I brought my pot 4,000 miles with me. But, you know, but after I did leave the federal government, though, for real, I ended up pursuing acting, which is one of my dreams, which is one of the reasons why I'm here along with comedy. Yeah. And thank you so much. So one of my first debuts on TV was on the show House of Cards.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. You might have seen me on there, seriously. So I appreciate that because that's exactly what my role was. I was a clapping congresswoman. My term of service was 6 seconds on camera. Thank you for voting. And then you all, I have to admit that I have served time in jail. I'm not going to really say why I ended up in jail. I'll just say that my time in jail was very public. I served 2 seasons on Orange is the New Black.
But you know, I'm so happy that we are out of this pandemic. I am so happy. I was one of the people that did get COVID in 2020, and it's very different than when you get COVID now. Like 2020 is like, oh my God, I hope you don't die kind of thing. You know what I mean? And you know, I have to say that I never knew that I would gain the quarantine 15 by catching COVID-19. You know what I mean? But it all came back. It all came back, as you can tell. And you know, I remember like being so sick when I was when I had COVID. You all, I'll be very transparent. Did anybody have COVID in 2020 or early 2020? Okay, so you guys probably know how exhausted you get, right? Like I got so exhausted. You all, that I did lose my sense of smell, and I couldn't shower for 3 whole weeks. It's a good thing I live by myself. But I have to say that when my sense of smell did come back, I never knew that smelling so bad could be so good. You know what I mean? And so, you know, like in DC, like they really enforced the mandate of wearing your mask. And I remember like walking downtown, you know, around federal property, you know, and one of the federal police approached me. He's like, hey, put your mask on. The next time I see you without your mask, you're going to jail. And I was like, me go to jail? I don't have street cred like that. You know what I mean? I don't have it like that. You know, I can see it now. Like, I'm in jail, and they're all going around talking about, what are you in here for? Well, I shoplifted a loaf of bread. And what you in here for? Well, I assaulted somebody because they made me mad. And then they get to me, what are you in here for? Indecent exposure? I was showing my whole face. But
That's a great joke.
Thank you.
The laugh says enough, you guys.
Thank you. So let's see, where did I want to go? So my friend, I was talking to my friend, and so she's like, you know, me and my husband are considered dinks. And I was like, dinks? She's like, yeah, double income, no kids. And I was like, so does that mean I'm an oink? I'm not a pig. 1 income, no kids? Okay. So, how much time do I have left? I just want
You have 2 minutes and 30 seconds.
Okay. So, I will share this. I consider myself to be adventurous. I've gone skydiving.
Wow.
Yeah. And when I went skydiving, I wanted to make sure I looked good. You know what I mean? Like my hair wasn't this long. So I have purchased a very expensive wig. And I put my contact information in the wig. I don't know why, but I just was like, you know, this wig costs a lot of money. I'm gonna put my information in here. So you all, I don't know what I was thinking, but as I was descending down, my wig did too. Now my landing was rough. The wig had a smooth landing on someone's windshield. Yeah, they were like, oh my gosh, and they were so kind enough. They sent it back to me, express mail, and then they were like, well, you know, we just want to inform you that your wig scared one of the men in the car to death. And I was like, oh God, I feel so bad. Like, you know, I was just trying to look pretty in the air, you know, even though nobody's gonna see me. You know what I mean? So not only was my wig great, it was beautiful, but it was also a man killer, you know what I mean? Anyway, my name is Angela Moore. You all, thank you so much.
Sure today I've been dying.
It says more laughter entertainment.
Yeah.
That's my comedy business.
And you're online.
You gotta spread it.
I'm sorry. Yes. Okay. So yes, more laughter entertainment. Yes, my.
I didn't say that.
Yes. Thank you so much. Look out for me. I wish I could get my Instagram, but it got hijacked, so I got to start all over again. Literally posting. Yes.
But then you could just put in your bio like lost account at 1 million.
That would gain more followers.
I know. I'll talk. Thank you. I used to be bald. So give it up for Angela. Give it up for you guys. And give it up always with enthusiastic consent. I've been Sam. This is the LA School of Comedy. Monday, Wednesday, Friday. 1035 Santa Monica Boulevard. Our kids class is starting June 12th. And if you know any kids, if you see any kids on the street and you're like, you look like you need somewhere to go.
Don't talk to kids on the street. Don't talk to children on the street.
Just walk by.
Y'all heard of a joke? I talk to kids all the time. I speak kid. This kid today. Anyways, so good night.
This kid today.
We're ready. Give it up for Ian for coming out here and helping tonight. Thank you, Ian.
End it. For me. End it. Ian.
Click, wait, click end. Don't distract me. Click end again. Yeah.
2
That was all.